3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and not quite yet. Oh,
now we're
we
moving.
go.
And yes, that was tyre temp,
Good
Ben
one
says.
from Mitso, just chilling right alongside him though. Just chilling with the inside into turn 1, and he's made it, has he? Will
Yes,
Mitso
he
come
has.
back in? No, and Bika looking to take advantage. Bika has gotten ahead of Pampernick. And Bika looking to take Mitso as well, and he has. Mitso stuck on the outside, but fighting it round.
Pampernick nearly losing it there out of that. And we have got a Mercedes going round.
That's Gwyn.
And that's Mike in the Williams without half his front wing. We do have a Toro Rosso and a McLaren blocking the track there as they lock together nearly. Falsetti getting pushed back down.
Do you know what? I'm going to say that's karma because Gwyn was the first one to say
and we
ready.
do have one of the McLarens losing part of their front wing. Gone into the back of, I believe it was Valdestroyer there.
Silex again, of course. Virtual safety car for all the debris.
VSC, yeah.
And it's gone already. 5-second penalty for Silex for ignoring yellows. So, Just Chillin has got the perfect start to his campaign for that third
As we do have Falsetti diving up the inside on Silex there. You just saw that in the background, making a very nice move, and he has made that work. As does Simon, he's looking up the inside into the penultimate turn
Silex
onto the
gone
straight.
wide.
Silex must be the one missing his wing. Cake making good progress, going up into 12th from starting on the back of the grid, and Just Chillin sets the fastest lap.
And Cake's gone wide. Cake's lost it. And drifting into the pit lane, but somehow keeping it alive.
As long as he's keeping it out. Anthony being the only one of the rear runners to actually continue. Four gents in the pits, and we'll go from there.
Gwyn, I'm saying that's karma for Gwyn because he started before, he readied out before. Oh, Just Chillin going wide. Just Chillin lost the rear, but he's managed to hold it. I thought he was going to spin round there. Mitso is right underneath his rear wing. This is really close at the front. We've got yellows in sector 2. That is Falsetti facing the wrong way. Just Chillin, I think, is doing more than enough to overhaul the points difference at the minute. Valdestroyer currently stuck in P9.
So currently, Valdestroyer would have to get 15 points to... No, he'd have to get 8. He'd have to come second. As it stands, Just Chillin, if Just Chillin finishes where he is, Valdestroyer has to finish second to get his place.
Yep.
Because Just Chillin would win on the number of on
whether Just Chillin will stay there is doubtful because Mitso's pressuring him and will have the inside line. Just Chillin really left the door open there, to be honest. He's trying to hold the He's trying to hold the inside for the next corner.
And he hasn't made it.
And Mitso is through.
Mitso has made it through to take first for this race. Bika. Oh.
And that's Pampernick trying to make a move as well. Down the inside of Bika. And he got sort of boxed in by the Ferrari, so that was very opportunistic from Pampernick, and good job as Bottas tries to take advantage of a weakened Bika.
He isn't able to by the looks of it, because Bika stays ahead as we have yellow flags in sector 3.
That's not good. Valdestroyer's in the pits. He's out of the points.
Did he have damage, maybe?
He must have done. Unless... Let me see. I'm trying to go on board with him. Hold on.
He's pitted onto the Inters. Could this be a second case of Valdestroyer?
If you look at the track, there is a bit of a dry line forming. Looking at the track, there is something of a dry line.
Could this be another case of Valdestroyer? In China, just for reference, in China, he did the same thing. He pitted very early, and he finished on the podium because of it. He came from out of the points onto the podium because of his pit strategy. So this could well be another case of Valdestroyer pulling the right strategy.
Well, you get back to the action where it is on track. I'll keep an eye on his lap times.
As Mitso goes fastest lap again. As Pampernick is looking up the inside of Just Chillin, and he's making it to try go down the inside, but he's not going to make it work into the S's. As Bika now looking in to try and get him, and he has made it past through the S's. Bottas as well.
What a run he got.
Yeah, he got a really good run out of the S's, and Pampernick is trying to keep his place there, but Bottas is going to have the inside line coming off the back straight, and I think he's... No, he hasn't kept that yet.
I mean, if the Inters are good at this stage, then even Valdestroyer, even on a regular pace, should be able to go faster than Mitsu's fastest lap.
Yeah.
Because
And
with the way the tires work in this game, as soon as the Inters are viable, the wets are not viable.
yes, thank you for the
really
follow,
stark
Osnair.
contrast.
Thank you very much.
Falsetti's in the pit, so is Gwyn. I'll keep an eye
I
and see what
think this might be the crossover point. There seems to be a lot of people pitting.
Falsetti is on to Inters.
Yeah, I think this might be the
Gwyn
crossover
is
point. Their engineers letting them know that it is time for the Inters.
Gwyn's going on to Inters as well. They're all changing. Let's see what the front runners do.
Thank you for the
3
follow,
seconds up the
Lennart.
road.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
Yep, I'm changing to the tyre screen. We've got 3 on
As
Inters.
Bottas gang is drag racing Pampernik up to the line. Thank you for the follow, Colin, as well.
Mito goes on. Everyone's going on. They're still carrying on the wets.
For now, as Pampernik is looking to make another move back on Bottas down the inside into the ZRSs. Through the first S, Pampernik looks like he has the edge, and it looks like he's going to keep that onto the back straight there. Bottas losing it a little bit on the curb on the inside.
What was the fastest lap? A 1:22 from Mito?
Yes, I believe it was something like that.
I'll let you know what Valdestroyer does as he comes up to the line, because of course Mito hasn't improved. So 1:22 still to beat. It is a 1 minute. It's the fastest
20,
lap.
yeah.
The Inters are coming in. The Inters are on.
So Beaker looking to make a move on Just Chillin and knock him back yet another place. You can see the grip, the lack of grip coming from Just Chillin there as he loses the back end just coming through the.
I'm wondering if the front runners have missed a trick here. I think the front runners have missed a trick here. That should be a sign to them that the Inters are starting to come to life. Of course, they can't see it. We can.
They do actually
Mike
see the
has come into
fastest
the
lap.
pits. Do they? Mike has come into the pits. Mike is on the Inters.
Now the question is, who will be the first of the front runners to make that gamble? So I've got a bit of a clogged nose.
Mito's going in.
Are they all going to go in, or is that just Chillin's going in?
Goes in?
Beaker being the only one to go on by the looks of it. Yep, all four of the rest have gone in, and 3 of them get a 5-second time penalty. That's just Chillin, Pampernik, and Bottas gang all getting a time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Beaker really didn't have a choice in that matter with his teammate in the pits. There's no point double stacking, especially in these conditions.
Everyone coming in for Inters here.
Everyone. Elias is in.
How is Valdestroyer? Is Valdestroyer going to be able to capitalise on this? Just Chillin is already coming out of the pit lane, as you can see up ahead. But is Valdestroyer going to be able to make up a lot of positions here? I would say so.
The fastest lap. Now, it's a funny shaped pit lane here, remember? I don't think he's going to make up that many. It looks like it's going to be P8.
It goes up into 8th.
As Falsetti gets the fastest lap of the race now. Silex with 5 seconds for speeding the pit lane. It's all chaos in here. Cake is Cake coming in? Yep, Cake's coming in. So Beaker will be the only one who didn't come in, but that was through necessity, not choice.
Yeah. So he will be the last remaining wet tyre runner on the track. Valdestroyer try this strategy in a French league at Catalonia and he win a lot of the time. Yeah.
Well, Valdestroyer was the first to go on, but it's not helped him massively.
It has helped him though. We can't say that it hasn't helped him. It has helped him. Gwyn setting the fastest lap with a 1:20, a good lap from him.
I think my game has crashed.
Yes, it has because you've just left the session. I guess it's just me at the moment. You'll have to put up with my lovely tones. I'm sorry.
Netcode every time.
Yeah, we love code masters or code amateurs as we like to call them. As Beaker has gone into the pits to get on the Inters, so it looks like he will drop down quite a few places. Actually, he's going to be behind Pampernik, possibly behind Nixana, and even possibly Terrorworm if Terrorworm can get his line right through the S's. Definitely behind Nixana. That's for sure. Oh, maybe not. No, not
actually asked me if I wanted to send an error report.
Well, considering their quality of code, they probably wouldn't do anything about it. As Cake is staying out. Sorry, I keep calling him Ben because I know him.
Can you send me another invite, please?
I will see if I can. One moment. Let me just find you on my friends list. You're not playing F1 apparently.
Yeah, but can you still not send an invite?
There you go. Sorry, I thought you were playing F1, so I had to find you. Right, so currently Bottas gang, Pampernik, and Just Chillin are all really close together, bunched up still. with Beaker and
I cannot hit the
Pisano
play
right behind
button
that.
because of Steam Sync, for God's sake.
Falsetti on his return to the league in the finale race. He is having a little bit of trouble down in 10th. He is in the points though, which is good.
Oh.
Anthony getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. As do we have any moves up at the front? No, not at the moment. They're all kind of training up behind each other at the moment. Valdestroyer trying his best to make some inroads on the front runners, but I think he might be struggling a little bit because his tyres are a little bit older than the rest now. But you can definitely see where the track's starting to dry up now and the rain's starting to go. Are we actually going to see the track completely dry up in this 36 laps? We're only 8 laps in. We could well see slicks come out at this race.
I genuinely cannot get back into the game. It's doing that thing where the
Try
Steam
restarting your
logo
Steam.
is appearing. Hold on, let me see.
Restart your Steam entirely.
System interrupts. You can. It's trying to sync through the Steam cloud. It's not happening. I can't actually hit exit now. Oh, there we go.
As Mizo sets another fastest lap, 1:19.5. We're actually getting quite decent. Well, I say quite decent, pretty good times from Mizo up ahead. He is showing why he is the championship winner. He is now 6 seconds ahead of just Chillin. Doing very well there. I don't really want a rear wing camera right now. Bottas gang just waiting on the rear of Just Chillin. As Just Chillin is losing the back end there, you can see the lack of grip he's got. Even on the intermediates, he's struggling to find grip in that Ferrari.
Come on, Steam. Come on. Hurry up.
As Pamponic makes... he looks down the inside of Bottas gang there, but he isn't making a move as Cake has pitted, but he hasn't... No, it says he's pitted, but he hasn't changed his tyres. That's odd. But Cake's made 3 stops, but he's still on the wets, which is an interesting choice. I must say, as Mizo sets another fastest lap of 1:19.447. All the front runners... Pamponic taking a look down the inside of Bottas gang even, sorry, I called him Potas there.
Potas.
That was his old name, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was his original name.
As Pamponic has made it past in the Senna S's, making a very nice move off of the pit straight there, as Beaker now is starting to take a look at Bottas as well, and thinking all juicy targets, I think. Cake having a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's not having a good day today.
Does he ever have a good day in this league?
The front runners are really the only battle that is going on at the moment, so we're just going to stay with them.
I mean, it was a good start. Shame I missed a lot of it because I...
Getting a nice over-the-shoulder cam there. Now, I don't know if we're going to see any of the old drag race into the line. Oh, they wouldn't change his tyres, Cake's saying. I don't know if we're going to see any of the old drag race into the to the line like we did in the real race between Gasly and Hamilton. But that would be quite nice as Pamponic drifts it round the first turn there, and Cake has finally pitted for a separate set of tyres, going straight from the wets to the softs. A very interesting choice, and he is actually now in with the front runners, although he's being blue flagged and he has lost it off at the back straight already. Those slicks really not doing him any favours in these drizzly conditions. As Pampernik has made it past Just Chillin for second now. Is he going to look to make inroads on Mizo's lead of nearly 8 seconds? And I've got a nice helicam shot for you all, so please do enjoy.
And I am back, baby. And for some reason, Silex is first on my screen.
He's definitely not first. He's currently in 15th. As we have Bottas gang on the tail of Just Chillin. Pampernik already making headway up ahead. He's cutting a tiny bit into Mizo's lead, only a couple of tenths this lap, but he did only just overtake Just Chillin.
Why is Cake on the softs?
I think he thinks that he might be able to perform some sort of strange strategy with it, but it hasn't been working out so well for him so far.
You may as well try something different, I suppose.
Yeah, might as well give it a go. I'm sorry if you can hear the squeaking of my boom arm for my mic, by the way. That's unfortunately not something I can control. The boom arm that I have my mic attached to. As Pampernik sets the fastest lap with a 1:18.8, still showing that there is definitely time to be made on these tyres, as he has made a second. Of lead onto Just Chillin. Bottas gang getting ever so slightly closer to Just Chillin now, and hopefully that'll do well. Get sound, that is. What do you mean? That boom arm needs some oil. Yeah, boom arm does need some oil. I'll tell you that. Bottas getting really close to Just Chillin now, 3 tenths back. Nice. Oh, nice sound, that is. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely sound, I'm sure. Very squeaky. I need to get some WD-40 or something like that. Put it on the a little bit of the bottom.
Nice.
Here we go, Bottas gang now 3 tenths back from Just Chillin. He was 6 tenths back last lap. Is he going to be able to make a move coming into the first turn here? We'll see what happens, but no guarantees, unfortunately.
He'll have to, I think if he wants to do it, he'll have to try and get the lunge down into the center S's.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to make it. He seems to drop back a bit. That Ferrari definitely has some acceleration on it. It's very quick on that
He's
pit
staying
straight.
with it this part though. He is staying with it this time and coming alongside.
You notice the Ferrari pulling away a little bit there. I think Just Chillin's got more of a top speed set up on his.
It'll just have to be.
Car.
It's risky, but he'll just have to be brave on the brakes. There's no other way of getting past that. Of course, all the time Valdestroyer will be praying, please overtake him, please overtake him.
I mean, as it stands now, so Just Chillin is getting 15 points in third, which means that
he will be 5 ahead of the end, so Valdestroyer needs to get more than that
up.
anyway.
Yeah. If he drops back another place, he gets 10, which means that Valdestroyer would still be... so he's really praying for Bottas gang to overtake here, because if Bottas gang overtakes, Valdestroyer does get third.
2 tenths of the gap, and it looks like Just Chillin spun the back wheels there.
Yeah, it looks like he
Bottas
really
gang
did.
alongside him. But pulling away in a straight line again. Bottas does not have the straight line speed.
But will he be able to make a lunge into the S's this time?
He has to go later on the brakes. He's being too cautious on the brakes. He has to go later. Is it me also, or is the track drying out even more?
It is drying out even more. I think we are going to see slicks before the end of this race.
Cake is actually fairly confident on the pedal, it must be said, even if he is being lapped here. So I think the transition slicks isn't too far off. We're coming up to halfway through. As Simon Elite and Elias are dueling. Elias losing out to Simon for P10. That's for the final point.
Of course, every point in this race is another towards your constructors' championship standing, and this is the last opportunity you're going to get. I don't know how close they are. I think there was a couple of them that were quite close together in the constructors, so we'll have to see how that pans out towards the end. But Bottas dropping back a tiny bit. He's a lot further back on this one, but just Chillin really losing that back end coming through that turn. Really drifting it through that penultimate corner. And Bottas getting a lot better of a run coming off there, but he just can't. Just Chillin, it really has that... they're pitting. Hello. I think they might all have the same idea. Just Chillin, Bottas gang, and Beaker all pitting now. I think they might all be going on to slicks.
So Beaker's going to be the guinea pig for Mitsu, it seems. Yep, going on to
Beaker
the mediums.
going on to the mediums. Yeah, I'm sorry, I nearly called them the softs.
Mike's out. Mike's gone.
Where's he gone? He's gone into the pit lane. Will that close the pit? No. Yeah, he is. Look. Oh, is that no?
He's
he's on the other side.
You custard.
On the mini map, it was showing him on the thing.
Well, unless he hit that wall and triple front flipped into the pit lane. You know, he
I thought he was closer up. I thought he was closer up to the front runners. So that is a safety car.
Full safety car, yep.
Yeah, full safety
Perfect
car.
timing for the pit stops.
Perfect
so Beaker
timing
will catch
for
right.
me to run to the toilet and leave this to you.
Why would you say that?
Because I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
So Anthony will basically get a free pit stop here. So will Silex. Silex going very hot into the pit lane there. Wonder if Cake will take advantage of the free pit stop. Nope, Cake carrying on. Unusual, but okay. Mito has gone into the pits. He's onto the softs. Pampernick also pitting. And getting the mediums on. Oh, do you have a time? I think he had a time penalty. Valdestroyer now coming in. Of course, he's going to lose all the places that were gained during that time. He is the last one to pit, so where will he come out? Oh, Extanda pitting as well. Terrorworm coming down alongside Valdestroyer. It's going to be a race to see who gets out first, and it looks like Terrorworm will win out on that one. So Valdestroyer up one place. And just Chillin is down one, because Beaker's ahead of him, so... I think Valdestroyer is now in a position where he will get third in the championship. I will try and confirm with Kieran when he comes back.
Sorry, I have returned. And how soon is the safety car coming in, or is it still?
I have not got a clue, but I think Valdestroyer is now getting third in the championship. Just Chillin is down to fourth after the pit stops.
And Valdestroyer is up to sixth. He has gained places, and just Chillin has lost them. So I think
interesting to note that Mitsu, the only one of the top runners to be on the softs. Now, can he seriously take those all the way to the end?
We are only halfway in, so he might be going for a double soft strategy instead of a
I mean, that's possible, but is it the wise strategy? Or would he be better trying to take it through to the end?
I'm not sure. Really not sure. But we're now seeing everybody start to get stacked up. Looks like the back markers have been allowed to unlap themselves. As Elias is pitting again for some reason. Is he maybe going in for the for another set of mediums instead? Oh no! Look, he's got a damaged front wing. Yeah, so he's going for a mediums, and he's getting his front wing repaired. Was that an overtake under the safety car from Anthony there?
No, that's him going ahead of Elias because he's in pits.
No, he's... Okay, those two are lagging out, I think.
Yep. You know, Anthony was definitely ahead of Silex. I know that much. Yeah, Anthony's lagging, he's jittering all about. What is Silex doing?
I think he's seeing a ghosted version of Anthony, so he's just taking his line as normally as he can.
Possibly, yeah.
So the safety car's going to be out. Yeah, he's going to be out another lap.
I think it does. I think it stays out until the field bunches up, to be honest. I've just noticed after all this time the safety car doesn't actually have any engine sound.
Doesn't it?
It goes past the camera and it's silent.
Oh, blimey, got hiccups now.
It'll also be a really nice
Cake is pitting. That's a interesting call, but I mean he's not losing anything from it, so.
It would also be a really nice touch if, like, when the safety car of the VSC was like, rather than the car wreckage just disappearing, you actually had marshals coming on to actually work on it.
Yeah. I know. Also, by the way, rain has completely stopped. I don't know if you've noticed.
I think, well, we knew that the weather was going to improve, so...
Yeah, but it's completely stopped now, so the track is going to be drying out significantly more, and I think we are going to see some very fast lap times being set compared to the before.
Pampurnik effectively saying, come on, move. See, I think this is where the medium runners have gotten the advantage over Mito. Yes, Mito could maybe now go into double softs, but the extra pit stop may not be worth it, especially if the mediums keep their tyre life. You know, the track is not going to be the warmest, so it won't be tearing the tyres apart.
I think they are all going to be bunched up. I think Cake's going to be the final one on the back here, and I think this is going to be the lap it comes in.
Because the thing is, if the safety car had just been a quick one, it would have been nip and tuck whether the mediums could have made it all the way to the end. Now I think they definitely can. But the softs are still going to have to make a pit stop. There's no way the softs could do 16 laps, not as far as I can see. But Mito bunching up the field...
Yep.
It's up to him to decide when they go. He's holding the back. Pampurnik on tender hooks, waiting to go. Waiting. Oh, the field's bunching up massively. This is going to be a cluster.
And there he goes.
Mito's bolted. Pampurnik's responded well, but not well enough. Beaker's underneath him. Antti gets 5 seconds for hitting Gwyn Sander. Pampurnik. Oh!
As just Chillin is trying to get past Beaker there. And he hasn't quite made it, but he was very close there.
And there's
Sana has made it past Falsetti.
Valdestroyer can suddenly see his rival just one car ahead of him, having a go at Bottas here.
Valdestroyer not quite made it. It's just Chillin takes some of the dirt there, doing a bit of mowing the lawn.
That's my joke.
Gotta steal them from somewhere. What, you think I come up with all these lines on my own? God, no.
No, I know you don't. I'm just wondering why would you take them from someone as low quality as me? So this is effectively reset the field. All the gaps are much closer, and on a dry track I think they're all going to be much closer as well. You know, the wet conditions sort of sorted a few of them out, but now we're going to see their true paces.
Oh dear Lord, what was that?
What?
That noise in the back. As Cake is getting told off for ignoring blue flags, even though he is trying to unlap himself here. It's going to be very awkward for him because he can't unlap himself with the pack so bunched together like this.
3-second time penalty for Silex for multiple warnings.
Has anybody ever come back from a lap down to finish in the points?
I don't think so. So Mito is getting to work setting those faster sector times. It's all about how much of a gap can he pull out from the medium drivers. He'll not. I doubt he'll get a pit stop's worth in the time he has, but
It'll be interesting to see. So far, the only measure we have is that Cake did 8 laps on them and then pitted, but he did pit under the safety car, so it could be that there is more life.
I think it was just a strategic call, to be fair. Yeah, I think that was a strategic call from Cake.
As Valdestroyer has dropped now a second Mac from Bottas.
Anthony gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings, even though he was recovering from a spin there. That seems a bit bullcrap, to be honest.
Just a little bit. And we do have the first rays of sunlight. I don't know if you can spot those there. But I am getting some nice glare.
As sets the fastest lap, 1 minute 10.3.
As Gwyn makes a move on Elias, coming down the pit straight. And he's made it before the S's there. Very nice move from Gwyn.
Terrorworm is struggling. Or sorry, it was Nixana that went wide at the S's, and Terrorworm has taken advantage of that, Nixana now coming back at
now
Terrorworm.
Has DRS. We do have DRS active. Didn't even know that DRS was active. That's how interesting this race has been. As Anthony has come out of the session, I think he's retired he's retired manually. He's in the pits.
Oh no, Nixana's hit Terrorworm and Terrorworm is round.
Oh, he's not quite round. He's kept it going in the right direction, but you had to take to the grass.
I think that was Nixana's fault. He was entitled to the space, and Nixana didn't give it. There will probably be an investigation into
Gwyn
that
is
afterwards.
definitely looking to make a move past Terrorworm, who now has grass all over his tyres and can't get much grip out of them.
It's a shame it was going so well for him as well. But holding his line, he holds off Gwyn for now.
And now we got a nice little battle back here at the back. Back here at the back. Yeah, that works.
Mito another fastest lap, 1.7 the gap. Bika closing in. And just Chillin
it looks like Gwyn is making a move on Terrorworm. Yeah, he has made that pass again on the pit straight. He likes that move. As Silex is now the one behind Terrorworm. And you never want to be in that situation.
Bika is gaining. Bika's gaining. Bika's making the move. And Bika's made a stick. We've got yellow for 1. That'll be Elias. Not sure what happened to him. But Bika is now up into 2nd place. Valdestroyer has dropped way back from these front runners. But Bottas now looking to have another go at just Chillin round 2. Here we go. At present, remember that Valdestroyer would get that final trophy. If anything, he deserves it. He stuck around the whole season. I know just Chillin didn't have much choice in that regard, but Valdestroyer's worked so hard for this. It'd be crushing to see it taken away from him at the final round, but that's racing. And just Chillin looking to get past Pampernick as well. That would put him up to 3rd, which
and that would take. Yeah, that would. So 3rd would give. At the moment, so what's 6th place?
3rd would give him 15 points, which is 5 points. No, I think 6th would still be enough. Right, yellow's in sector 3.
As Elias gets 3 second for multiple warning, I think he's struggling through the S's there.
Speaking of struggling, Terrorworm is battling with Silex and is losing out. But Terrorworm holding the line.
Silex creeping up the inside there. Some very good racing from these two. Never thought I'd say that about Silex. Not gonna lie.
Silex has shown that he's capable, but he's just silly sometimes.
Yeah, he does make silly decisions, but he's not a bad guy. He's just
Why is Pampernick struggling so much on the mediums is what I want to know, because he's on the same compound as Bika, but Bika is pulling away. It must be said, even if only a little bit.
As Cake gets another 3 second penalty, I think Cake is well and truly out of this now. 2 laps behind with multiple penalties.
But it's still driving on, so, you know. Anything can happen in F1, and it usually does.
As Terrorworm and Silex are fighting it out again. Silex on the inside coming into the S's. Sorry.
Just Chillin having a look at Pampernick around the outside, but nothing doing there. Sorry to interrupt it, because it was quite crucial, that battle. The gap 3.1 now at the front as Simon and Falsetti are battling. Falsetti holding station. Just Chillin is all over the back of Pampernick. Pampernick struggling with these mediums. And of course, he's got a very determined Just Chillin behind him. Just Chillin knows what's at stake. He knows a trophy is up for grabs here. And we should emphasize real physical trophies. We're not talking some little thing you tap on the Discord. We are talking proper, professionally made trophies up for grabs.
Engraved bases, everything we're talking. This is not anything...
Virtual safety cars, Terrorworm's retired.
Terrorworm,
where did he go off?
He's gone off. Oh, he's gone off. I think it's...
He's gone out wide.
Yeah, he's just gone out wide there, and I think he's clocked the wall.
I'm
Unless that was
if
maybe contact.
Coming together
yeah, that's
battle,
possible. As Falsetti pits onto... I don't know what he's pitting onto. Maybe the softs? 10 laps on the softs? Yep, he's going onto the softs, so I think that is doable now. That would have been the perfect time for Mizo to go in, actually.
Anthony's saying, my game is not responding, so his game crashed as well. Good job, Codemasters. Worm to Nixana.
As we have, so we're racing again, sorry, as Gwyn makes it past Simon on the restart, but Simon's made it back through. I think he's been let back through. I think there was a little bit of foul play there, but I think Gwyn's known it and owned up to it there. Sorry, go ahead.
Worm saying to Nixana, apparently, seriously learn how to fight clean, you maniac. I am sick of your unmentionable.
Yeah. So
he's typing in whether he's... I don't know whether he... I
don't know whether he maybe... Yeah, I thought he was battling Silex as well. I do like the fact that we currently have Toro Rosso, Mercedes, Toro Rosso, Mercedes. I don't know if you can see that on the map. Can you see that?
Yep, he's Bottas gang is dropping down. Bottas... what's happened to Bottas?
I think he might have spun coming out of that penultimate corner. Yeah, is he missing wing? I think he's missing wing.
I thought he had a puncture or something. No,
he's
all the way down to P9
off.
though.
Yeah, he's backing off.
So Valdestroyer was up to P5, and now Nixana's got past him.
Is Valdestroyer going to be able to fight back this position? I think he might, as he gets the DRS and the slipstream. He's not going to make anything off of this back straight, though. He's too far back. Nixana got a really good run out of the S's there.
Depending on whether or not he's under investigation, because Worm has not retracted those statements. So I think Nixana did have it coming together with him. And
Valdestroyer having some issues on the brakes there. Went very deep there and nearly hit the back of Nixana as he was turning.
Just reminding Worm to put any evidence he has in the photo submission. Reminder that we will be looking.
Sorry, Pampernick just making a move up the inside of Beaker into the S's, and Pampernick has made it through there. Well done from Pampernick. So Beaker is now in third, and he is looking to make another move. He's got the DRS up the straight, so he will make it quite a way up the straight before Pampernick can get back at him.
Oh wow, it's not even close. Jesus. Meanwhile, further back, Nixana under pressure from Valdestroyer again. And further back still, Bottas having a go at Simon Elite, trying to make his recovery.
And it looks like he has
round the
made
outside.
That move. Oh, wait, no, I don't know whether you have to get that back. He did go fully off the track there.
But whether he was forced wide, and whether the game registers as well, you've taken a wider line, so therefore you're not actually gaining anything.
Yeah, possible.
It doesn't look like he's giving it back.
So it is now going to be, currently as it stands, a 1-2 for the Red Bulls, and then it's going to be Pampernick and Just Chillin if it stays as it is, but Just Chillin seems determined to make sure it doesn't stay this way.
Well, he can't afford to let it stay this way. With Valdestroyer in 6th, he will not get the trophy. He will only get a medal.
And don't get me wrong, shiny metal is definitely appealing.
Shiny medal, yep. Oh, and Pampernick going at BK again, and
he has.
Up the inside
just about. That's close. As Beaker is going to have the DRS again because they come through the S's.
I was going to say that, but then the DRS will activate again. Now, is he going to defend the inside line? No, he doesn't. And Beaker will once again make his way through. It's that DRS that's been Beaker's saving grace. All the time, Mitsu getting further up the road. 5 seconds now of the gap. But keeping in mind, Mitsu will probably have to pit again. Unless, but there's only 7 laps to go. Could the softs make it? 17 laps?
I think they're going to hit the cliff before that. They're going to hit the cliff in a couple of laps, I reckon, and he's going to have to pit. Otherwise, he won't be able to stay anywhere near, because you've seen how quickly people fall
Well,
back.
but the problem is the field's all bunched up because of the numerous safety cars, so he would lose so many positions if he went
He'd
into the
probably
pits.
drop back behind Just Chillin', I reckon, if he pitted.
It'd be more than just Chillin because Nixana's wet pretty close as well. Valdestroyer, they're all pretty close still. The field is all pretty much all on the same lap, and they're all in Sector 3. A pit stop does take time here still.
Yeah. As
Especially with the
Pampernik is looking
exit.
to make a move up on Beaker, and he has made it past before the S's this time. Might he get a little bit further ahead and enough to get...
Beaker went a bit wide. Beaker went wide, and there's now under pressure from Just Chillin. He got wheels on the grass. Just Chillin will have DRS, and Pampernik seems to have pulled away a little bit more. Is that enough? Just Chillin. Why am I getting a rear wing view when I want to see him overtaking? Jesus Christ, cameraman.
Oh, Beaker keeping that inside line, and it looks like he might keep that yeah, he has kept that position, so still Beaker third, Just Chillin fourth, but now Pampernik into second.
Look who they're coming up to lap.
Oh boy.
Oh boy indeed.
Oh boy, oh boy,
Is
oh
that
boy.
Glock? Is that Glock going slow?
That Glock? Oh dear Lord, we're not doing that one again. We did that last year, thank you.
You have to do it, Brazil. It's a tradition.
Yeah, it's tradition, I know.
Glock still has to defend to this day that he didn't go slow on purpose, by the way.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he did. What did he have to gain from going slowly?
No, I know he didn't go slowly on purpose, but he still has to defend from people because, let's face it, Massa deserved that championship.
He did deserve it, but I mean, you can't also say that Hamilton didn't deserve it because they were that close, you know.
True. Oh,
As
Just
Chillin has made it past Beaker on the pit straight there.
It's still
Very
not
easy
enough, though.
move from,
Valdestroyer,
Just
it just
Chillin.
needs to hold on to sixth, but he's looking up to fifth place. He's got designs on Nixana.
So
and they're coming
let's
up
go through this. So
And hang on, hold on, sorry, because they're coming up to lap Cake. So whether Cake could play a role here and get Valdestroyer the opportunity he needs to get past Nixana, he's gaining, has a little sniff. Not happening. It's the closest gap on track at the minute. Mito carrying on. I don't think he has much choice. He'll just have to keep going. And he's still increasing the gap, so the softs do still seem to be working.
quite possible that they could last. I reckon they'll last about 15 laps.
Oh, Cake! Jesus!
What's happened there?
Cake very nearly cutting across Valdestroyer there, but just managing to see him in time. So he survives trial by Force India. And
It's a racing point, thank you.
It'll always be a Force India in my heart. Valdestroyer just slipping back a little bit from Nixana here, but still the closest gap on the track. Bika wanted to get a look at Just Chillin.
As Valdestroyer is just that little bit closer to Nixana this time. Is he going to be able to make a move on the back straight? And he has got Gwyn right behind him as well, even closer still. So
boy,
will he lose out here possibly?
It's a Mercedes sandwich with a blueberry filling.
And maybe some mustard.
Or a bubble gum. I don't know his. What flavors are all the cars? No, wait. No, because Force Indias are bubble gum. Yeah, they're blueberry. They're blueberry. Red Bulls are blackberry.
What does that make? So what does that make Mercedes then?
I don't know. What food is silver?
It's the grey stuff from fucking Beauty and the Beast.
Right. Now, Mercedes are just cordial silver. You take it hoping it'll make you feel better, but it just doesn't work.
And then you got the Ferraris, which are strawberries. And then what would
I suppose the closest we can say for Mercedes, because their other alternate color is they're mint flavored.
Yeah, I suppose that would work. Yeah, it is definitely a minty color. The teal. I think it's a teal, isn't it? Or
the Renaults. The Renaults are obviously honey of some kind. As Gwyn is having a look at Valdestroyer.
He is having a look, trying to go around the outside into the first S, and Valdestroyer keeping it there.
I think this is very important because I think if he falls down to 7th, I think that means Just Chillin gets 3rd in the championship.
Yeah, so I think Valdestroyer is defending for all he's worth here.
Yes, because I think 7th is not worth 5 points.
So it's 1 point for 10th, 2 points for 9th.
Right, it's 15th for 3rd, so that means at present, if
Valdestroyer has to get 6 points to keep his 3rd. So what is 7th worth? Because it's 10 in 4th, 8 in 5th, 6th in 6th. Isn't it? No.
Hang on, I'll check. F1 point system.
Yep, check it. can never quite
Sorry,
remember.
no, wait. No, 7th is worth 6 points, so he can afford to finish.
Oh yeah,
7th.
Chillin has a 5-second penalty. Don't forget.
Oh no. No, but didn't he serve that in the pits?
Did he serve it?
Because I know Pampernik served his in the pits. He was stationary for way longer.
As Valdestroyer moves to defend the inside line, and I think he has defended it properly there. As Gwyn is falling well back, he's been a bit compromised into that first turn. I think Bottas will be looking at that as an opportunity.
As long, if it stays as is, Valdestroyer only has to finish 7th.
Okay.
Because 7th is worth 6 points. 8 is worth 4 points, so 7th and 8th are the crucial positions. Gwyn is catching him though, and Bottas is looking feisty as well. It's not over yet. 2 laps to go. Anything could happen here, and they're all bunching up behind him. Oh god, this is tense. But then, of course, if Just Chillin does have the 5-second penalty and I'm wrong, then it won't matter.
It will all depend.
We'll have to wait and see, but this is the battle to watch. It's 6th, 7th, and 8th. They are the closest on the track. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, I should say. All 4 in the same camera shot. I'm liking that.
As Valdestroyer is moving down to the... Oh no, he's protecting the outside line this time, as Nixana protected the inside line from Valdestroyer there. So I think this is all depending on what Nixana does, whether Gwyn can get past. But Gwyn is definitely getting past there on the back straight, sorry, as Valdestroyer has lost out. He's down now to 7th, and I think he will be trying to get past. If Bottas overtakes him, it could all be over. If Bottas overtakes him with 2 laps to go, this could all be over, because I think Just Chillin definitely served his pit stop. His penalty in the pit stops and 3rd place would be enough for him. This is now the crucial place. Gwyn has done his job. Valdestroyer has to defend from Bottas, gang. Oh, the tension. Oh, God. I really hope Valdestroyer is not listening to the stream, because otherwise I'm not helping. Sorry. Yeah, Bottas is definitely very close here. I reckon if Valdestroyer can't get a good launch off of that penultimate corner, he might get overtaken here on the pit straight with the DRS.
Did Valdestroyer mess up? Like, did he lose a bit of control and that's why Gwyn got through? Did Gwyn just get the run?
No, I think he just got the run out of the S's.
He'll still get DRS. Oh, Bottas looking right behind him. He's going to dive down to the inside. We've got yellows in Sector 3 again. That's cake.
And he has made it through, but is he going to get a good launch out of the S's? Valdestroyer is, of course, going to have the DRS down the back straight here.
It's the last lap. No, I will Just Chill and get a penalty, because if he does, that will be the saving grace for Valdestroyer, but I genuinely don't know. We genuinely don't know here, folks. It may not be for the championship win, but my god, the tension is still real. Valdestroyer fighting for all he's worth. It was a brilliant strategy call.
Valdestroyer's DRS is broken.
How can you tell?
Terrell Williams just told me.
How does he know?
I think he might be in a call with him, I think, or something like that.
Shit. Well, they're coming up to the line now. Mitso did make the tyres hold on. This cake's facing the wrong way again. Absolute scenes. Mitso wins the final race of the season as world champion. Pampernik should come home in second, but let's see the time penalties.
And here we go along the
He doesn't get a time penalty. Just Chillin. Does get a time penalty.
He does get a time penalty. He has dropped down to 4th.
Is that enough? Valdestroyer's P8.
Who else has a time penalty?
Does Valdestroyer have any penalties? So
Gwyn and Nixana finish. Valdestroyer goes to 5th.
He's done it. Unbelievable scenes. Silex crashes across the finish line.
Of course he does. That's just Silex's way. That I believe sums up Silex's season. I think the view of a McLaren sat there with a wheel missing is quite common to us. As Elias and Falsetti cross the line right one after the other, and we're just waiting for cake now. 3 laps down, but he has completed the race, so we have to commend him for that.
Falsetti just kind of reminds me of Alesi in his retirement days. He used to be good at one point, and now he's just struggling so much. I'm sorry, but Falsetti got P12.
Yeah.
And everyone else had their share of bad luck as well.
Yeah, he told me DRS is broken for Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, tell him I think he's done it. Now stick around, everyone on the stream.
Yeah, stick around. We'll be.
Can you message in the Discord just to tell them all to stick around? we'll be deciding the results imminently. Message Anthony personally as well and tell him that we're going to get him the final results as soon as possible. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we come to Brazil as the finale.